All right, welcome back, guys. Easy.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another installment of the Loft Boys.
Fucking Sundays. Anyways, welcome back, guys.
What's up, dudes and lady dudes? Welcome back to another installment of the fucking Loft Boys, dudes.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back.
What's up, dudes and lady dudes? Welcome back.
Yo, welcome back, everybody. You're here with your boy Kawama and Drew.
What should we start off by picking beers or what?
What you get?
Ready?
Yeah, man. Go for it.
What's up, dudes and lady dudes? Welcome back to another installment of the freaking Loft Boys, dude.
Yes, sir.
This is a special edition Loft Boys episode. So if you're tuning in, we freaking love you and stuff.
Thank you. We appreciate all the support.
If you guys, we're doing something a little different. If you guys can't see it, if you're only listening to the audio, you know what I mean? Watch the fucking video, because you know what I'm saying? You're gonna notice something pretty fucking sick. This is our 1 year anniversary episode.
Yes.
We've been doing this for a freaking year already. I don't even know how the fuck.
It went by so quick.
Dude, I have no idea how quick it went.
Yeah.
Like how it went so fast. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Time flies though, like when you're miserable. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, time flies and you're having a good time.
That's what I always say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, time flies, bro. I mean, the fact, I don't know, it's kind of crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like a whole fucking year of this, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? When we compared it to like when we first started to kind of like how we're doing it now.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, players still fuck up, you know what I mean? We still fuck up all the fucking time. We don't know what we're doing half the time, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we got a groove going
Yeah.
compared
And,
to like if you watch our very first episode,
oh
we're
my
like
gosh, dude.
hella awkward. Yeah, dude. I don't know how to. I don't even know if I don't even look at the camera. I don't think once in
Yeah.
that episode
Yeah.
because I'm like so nervous.
Yeah, it was all dark.
It's all dark. We had like no lighting. Yeah. That was before we got lights and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we got our cameraman.
Yeah, dude. All right. Hey, quiet on the set.
Hey, dude, keep it down.
You know,
We're
you know,
recording.
when we eat, we all eat, guys. So, just
Yeah,
keep
just
it down.
keep it down, dude. There's too many people out here. Can you
Yeah.
guys just go upstairs?
Please.
Thanks,
Thank
bro.
you. Yeah. Love you guys. Okay, bye.
Okay, man. God, dude, get on my nerves, bro.
Yeah, so we're going to do sponsor of the week.
Sponsor of the week, man.
Sponsors.
Yeah, thanks for fucking sponsoring this 1 year anniversary video. You know what I mean? Like, we couldn't have been able to fucking produce this video without you guys.
No,
So like, thank you
definitely
for
Yeah.
thank you for like helping us out and sponsoring this video.
Mm-hmm.
This week's sponsor is dudes that sell feet pics on the internet. we fucking appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you
If you guys get a chance, go ahead and give them a follow.
Yeah, dude.
On
I
the-
mean, I don't know if I should.
Go ahead, yeah, say it.
Some in the comments. Apparently, I'm not a fan favorite up to the foot community, and I guess there was 2 comments throughout this year that apparently they wanted to see Andrew's feet.
It makes me feel so gross, bro. I feel so fucking gross. Yeah, dude. Yeah, so thanks. I appreciate the dudes that do fucking do feet pics, bro, because
I think they sponsored us. Just
Not
so
me.
We can get you.
yeah, I get yeah.
They're trying to.
They're trying to lure me in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not me, dude. Never me. I can
The
never.
gift was Beer Tower and.
Yeah, the feet pic dudes fucking sent us this beer tower, so appreciate you guys.
Says feet, dude.
Yeah, so if you guys get a second, go ahead and give Feed Dudes a follow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're on all the social platforms and stuff. So thank you for sponsoring this video.
Yeah, dude, and I also want to give before we to our episode, a shout out to literally all our day ones, all our friends and family, and
Preach.
the people that we don't know who have been watching us and stayed with us since like the beginning. Special shout out to Alex for doing the merch and stuff like that, our designs. This is one of his shirts.
Peep the tea.
Exclusive. Can't get this anywhere else.
Special edition.
Yeah, so I just wanted to say thank you. We definitely appreciate you guys just fucking commenting, and then when we meet up with you guys, just talking about the shit we said, and then also giving me shit because I'm a Padre fan. But like I said, I love everyone, and I
Yo,
accept
give it to this fucking dude.
everyone
Don't let up.
for, their I forgot the word. I always use this word and I forgot it.
Everybody's like
Flaws. Yeah.
yeah.
So everyone's got flaws. So
yeah, you have a lot more than others, but like
yeah, I guess. But you know.
we love you for it though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One, you're from San Diego. Two,
I
you're a
don't think that's
Padre
good
fan.
saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't see any flaws in that, but yeah, thank you everybody and Lily. No, I'm just kidding.
Fucking Lily, dude.
Thank you everybody who purchased a hoodie. We appreciate it.
It's funny.
Yeah, money went towards the podcast. We did get a little bit more equipment, and we might have something new for you guys in storage in the next couple months. So yeah, we're gonna do. We already know what this is. We're gonna do get what you get, but we're gonna be drinking a beer tower full of what is it called?
Bohemia.
Bohemia.
Is it Bohemia or Bohemian?
I think it's Bohemian. Bohemia.
I don't know. Yeah, it's one of those. It's from the SCO.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Andrew brought it up the other day, and he's like, "Yeah, it was really good." So I was just like, "You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna buy a pack." And
Yeah, that shit's fire. If you guys haven't had Bohemia from SCO, that shit's super fire,
yeah,
dude.
dude. So I'm gonna fill up my cup first, and then
It's get what you get, but it's all the same fucking beer.
See, normally I fuck up the pour, but not today. Maybe. Yeah, that's not good.
It's pretty clean. I mean, it's better than I thought you were gonna do it.
Yeah. So. And right now we're gonna get right into our little Reddit post, and you guys already know that these people send this to us because they want us to, help them out with their lives, and they entrust us to, give them good advice and stuff like that.
Yeah, shouts out to you Reddit folk that, you know what I mean, really appreciate our advice because, you know what I mean, we give sick ass fucking advice.
Because we're just some sick guys, boys.
Fucking suck as farty.
Oh,
So
cheers.
appreciate y'all. Salud, brother. Salud.
Cheers, guys.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh, that's so good.
All right, this Reddit post is titled "One of my coworkers smells bad." Fuck. It goes, "I just started a new job at a home improvement store. Mm-hmm. I work in a very small department with only the supervisor, myself, and two others. One of them smells like musty clothes, general BO, and urine. It's so bad, really bad. I do everything I can to work elsewhere, but when we have to work on the same aisle, it's all I can do to stay in the area. I want to buy some hygiene supplies just in case he doesn't have the means to get them on his own. What should I do?" That's crazy, bro.
She said hijinks or hygiene?
Hygiene. My bad. Did I say hijinks?
I think you said hijinks. Did she write hijinks?
No, she wrote hygiene.
Oh, I heard okay.
My bad. I
Hygiene supplies?
can't read. Yeah.
She's trying to fucking...
She says zoinks.
Ocean 7 over here. Yeah. That's fucked up. Don't do that. Don't buy someone... Because for one, yeah, you don't know what they're going through. Like if they don't have enough money to.
But she's saying like, well, if he doesn't have money to buy hijinks products,
Yeah.
that she wants to supply him with the products.
Yeah, I think you should like subtly be like,
What's
like
that
you guys
smell?
smell that? It smells like Bigfoot's dick. You know?
Yeah.
Just like
75% of the time,
I
it works
feel
every
like
time.
It's every time you're here. Just something subtle.
Like subtle.
Yeah.
That's totally subtle for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm just
like I don't know, it's coming like from this area.
Like, he farted.
Yeah.
Like, no.
That's hella subtle.
No, I don't know, dude, because it's like some people do smell. Have you been in that situation?
Yes.
What
Yes,
did you
we've
do?
all worked with smelly ass dudes. You know what I mean? I'm a tradesman. Dudes
yeah.
stink.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm on my own fucking business.
Yeah.
Keep to myself. You fucking stink, dog. I know it ain't me. I know it's you. And I just let you stink. I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm I'm not like, hey, bro, you need some hijinks products. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. I'm letting you stink.
So your advice or what you do is you're just like,
Get over it.
just fucking keep smelling. Yeah. Yeah, mind your business.
Yeah, get over it, dude. People stink.
Yeah.
Mind your fucking business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're in the same. You work at fucking Lowe's.
Yeah.
You know how big that fucking store is?
Yeah, true.
You could go to the next aisle.
Also, it depends on how close you are with this person. Because I've told people at my job that they smell.
Yeah, but like it doesn't sound like she's that fucking
Yeah,
close to him if
yeah.
she's putting this on Reddit,
Yeah.
or he or she's putting this on Reddit to ask strangers what their advice is on what to do.
Yeah, you should have someone else tell him.
If it's your boy, then whatever, dog.
Yeah.
Like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, be like, hey,
You
can I
got some
talk to-
Febreze, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or you're just like,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, all in all, just mind your own business. Just
Yeah.
let him stink. Because it's like, I feel like it's worse if you do buy him hijinks stuff.
we're just gonna keep going,
It's
huh?
hijinks.
Okay, fuck
Yeah,
it.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, just, I mean, you're there to fucking make money. Like, just work.
Get over it. Mind your fucking business. He let him stink. He stinks.
Yeah. It's like, you don't know if it's like a medical
Just
condition.
do your fucking job. Yeah, it could be a fucking There you go. HIPAA laws come into play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mind your fucking business.
Don't pull a Dwight. in the episode where he's like, "Who has anal leakage?"
Oh yeah.
Or like some shit. Yeah.
So Meredith goes, "Can you mean vagina? Because I'd like to have that covered." Because what is he? He says inverted penis.
Yeah.
She says, "Can you mean vagina?" That's so fun. Fucking peak comedy right
Love
there.
that show.
Yeah, mind your business. Back to it. Mind your fucking business. Get over it. I mean, who are you? You
Yeah.
think you fucking smell like roses, dog? You
Yeah.
probably stink too.
Yeah.
You probably have dandruff and nobody tells you a fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Think about that.
Think about
You know what I'm saying?
Think about that.
That time you had a piece of lettuce in your teeth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody told you a fucking damn thing. Because people mind their fucking business.
Yeah. So yeah, mind your business. Let them stink, and then if somebody else does them, then whatever. Like someone might that doesn't care.
Start vaping. That shit like helps a little bit.
It's a story. Just you're like, I really need this when I'm
Yeah.
working with this guy.
If it's so fucking stressful for you, that's so fucking weird. Get over
Yeah.
it. I've worked with fucking stinky people before, dude.
Yeah.
Like BO. Like I'm talking about BO. You know what I mean? You're just like, but then whatever. You fucking move on. You know?
Yeah, some people don't wash their ass.
Yeah,
It's
I mean, for
weird.
us, it's like, dude, we work with dudes, so it's
Yeah.
a little different. You know what I mean? We're dirty and gross, and
Smell
we-
like iron.
yeah,
oil.
fucking calcium.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I don't know. What is calcium? You know what I mean? Like,
so insane,
whatever.
dude.
We all got fucking work boots on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm,
We all stink. I think it's different for us. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
retail, so whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, I'm like, get over it.
Yeah. So get over it, and that's that. So we're gonna get into topic of the week. We're just gonna talk about our year, how it went down, and if you guys haven't been watching, the story goes. Andrew and I were basically just talking, and I was just like, "Hey, dude, do you think we should start a podcast?"
Oh, this is like the beginning
Yeah,
stages?
and it was just like one of those where he was just like, yeah, sure. But I think it was like one of those conversations where like you have when you're drunk and you're like, bro, let's go hiking tomorrow. And you're like, yeah, man, I'm totally fucking down.
It's like one of those like, bro, we should totally fucking
Yeah.
open up a bar,
Yeah,
dude. We should
yeah.
fucking go into business together. It's like one of those types of conversations, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck yeah, I would love to own a bar. Yeah. It's that conversation.
Yeah, so it's kind of how it went down. It was more my idea and like to do it. And then with Andrew, it kind of just flourished to what it is. And I like our dynamic.
Yeah.
I did appreciate it, especially because it was like I was kind of going through a little bit of a rough time. It was like a rough year prior to that, and yeah, this kind of helped. Like, this definitely feels like, I don't know, venting session sometimes. Kind of pushing through. And
It's like a therapy session, low key. Yeah.
yeah, and then that being said, because he is my great friend, this is all, like, he doesn't know about this right now, but I wanted to give him something because if it wasn't for Andrew, I know he always gives me props because he's like, yeah, this guy does the editing, like, he's so handsome, whatever, and all this stuff. And if you guys aren't watching the video, watch him, blah, blah, blah. But, like,
I don't think those words have ever came out of my fucking mouth.
He's like, damn, I can't believe you're a Padre fan. I wish I could join. You know, like, he's like, but I gotta
Okay.
stick to being a Dodger.
Now I know you're lying.
Stuff like that, like stuff you don't hear on camera, like usually
Behind the scenes?
behind the scenes. But I wanted to give him a little gift, and because my boy likes whiskey, I think. But it's right here. And it's a thank you for being there for me in like the hardest times, and thank you for like doing this. And yeah, I just wanted to give you this.
What the fuck,
Yeah,
dude? We're doing freaking gifts?
Yeah.
Keep calm and drink on. The Macallan, dog?
Yeah, dude.
God. This is like my favorite whiskey of all fucking
Cups are
time.
right here. If you wanted to take a little swig.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm about that action. Butterscotch apple sweet spice. Dude, Macallan's my favorite like brand of whiskey.
Is it? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's good fucking dude. Good fucking choice, bro.
Yeah, I told her, I was like, what's the difference between this one and this one? And then she goes,
I
let
don't
me
know.
read the details. And I was like, I felt
I
so
coulda
dumb.
fucking done
I was
that.
like, I could have done that.
Damn.
Because there's like people there, they're like, oh, this one, dude, like,
Yeah.
oh, like, honestly, don't pay this much for that because it literally just tastes the same, you know? And, oh, it's because there's a gift. We have one of our producers here, little Annie.
Oh, he's an Annie.
It's a Annie.
But yeah, dude, I mean, when we first started this, bro, it did start as, you know, like, bro, we should fucking totally do a fucking podcast.
Yeah.
Like, we have a lot to say, dude. And people really I'm pretty sure people want to hear it. You know what I mean? It was like one of the,
Like, this conversation right here, podcast.
bro, we should fucking totally put this on a podcast because, like, this is fucking comedy gold, bruh. Like, that was, like, how this started. Like,
Yeah.
we're fucking funny, dog.
Yeah.
We should totally do a podcast. And I feel like that's how most podcasts start. You know what I mean? It was like somebody just being like, bro, we should put this on the internet or whatever, right? At least that's how I think about it.
But I feel like,
Oh, damn.
I feel like with us, I feel like there's like a little bit of depth. Like, I feel like we can go from like talking about whatever to like getting into like some real deep conversations. Like last time we were talking about space. If you haven't seen it, watch it.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like, so, like, what you guys see on the fucking podcast, this is what we do anyways.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
these are the types of conversations we fucking have. And, like, the back and forth, the dynamic that we have, this is us 24/7 when
Yeah.
you and me kick it. Like, we'll just sit on my couch.
Dude.
And we're like little girls with like we're like crisscross applesauce, just like on the couch talking to each other. You know what I'm saying?
You know what my favorite thing is too? Like,
Salud.
salud. I'm gonna try this. Oh, that's really good. That's really good.
Bro, I'm telling you, Macallan, dude.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, that's my favorite whiskey. It's just very like it's like bold, like
But it's not
as
too-
far as flavors.
Yeah.
But it's so fucking smooth, dog, that you're just like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
It doesn't give you that. Oh,
Like no, and that's how you know it's fucking good, bro.
Yeah.
Because it's not like a stinging whiskey. It's like warm, right?
Yeah.
You have the warmth in your belly and your tummy, but it's like so smooth and like it filling almost. Like it's filling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I love this whiskey, dude. Good call.
it was this one, or I was looking for the one that John Wick drinks, because like I seen it on. I just saw it on
no idea.
TikTok. It was like one in the movies that he drinks like a certain whiskey. It's got a little horse on top.
I have no idea.
I wanted to know. Like I was just like, oh, I wonder if that's any good.
It's a real whiskey.
Yeah. Oh, like yeah. And then I like looked it up. It's not there, and I was like, because when we this is our second take, guys. So originally when we first
Yeah.
when we first did our year episode, I was gonna bring a bottle, but like I had to go to TJ. There's just like a lot going on. I just
Right.
totally fucking forgot. But yeah, and then I was just like Macallan because I heard like it's a pretty good whiskey. Is it a whiskey? It's
Yeah.
a whiskey. Yeah,
It's
pretty
a
good.
it's a Scotch.
Scotch. Yeah.
Scotch is whiskey,
Scotch.
but Scotch.
Yeah.
It's a whiskey, but it's fucking. It's made in Scotland. That's why
Yeah.
it's Scotch.
So I was just like, oh, okay, cool. And then I saw because I did see one because I was like, what's the hype? The reason why I saw it, like, I was even interested in it because when we went to Disneyland, we went to like a bar, like at a hotel, the hotel that's like right by downtown Disney, and there was literally maybe like a pour like this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know how many ounces, like couple
4
ounces.
maybe.
Yeah, and it was like a $15,000 pour. And then if you wanted like another one, which was like the Macallan secret, whatever fucking title it had, it was like a $30,000 pour. And I was like,
What the fuck?
is it? And I was just
Yeah.
like, I'm sure they got cheaper ones. I was like,
Oh yeah.
And I looked and I was just like, this was like a decently priced. So I was just
This
like,
one's a 15-year aged one. That one's probably like a 40, 50 year
Yeah.
aged.
yeah.
That's what makes it so expensive.
And I was just like, So
I appreciate you, dog. Thank you.
yeah.
But going back to kind of like how things started, like the way it started, right? It started off as like, dude, we should fucking totally do a
Yeah.
podcast, right? And of course, it's like at first you're like, yeah, dude, I'm fucking down, dude. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about the internet. I fucking say what I want, right? It's like the first thing that pops into your head. But then when it actually comes down, where I had to like lay ground rules down,
Yeah.
because I'm very like, you know what? I don't want to talk about this
Yeah.
type of shit
Yeah.
on the internet. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very like vocal when it comes to like those topics. Like when it comes to like, so for example, for me, the two things that I do not touch are politics and religion.
Yeah.
Right. I'm very vocal in fucking real life, IRL. But like, but like those were my things where I'm like, I don't want to put that. I don't want to touch those subjects.
Yeah.
Right. So I had to like lay down ground rules. But like in reality, I mean, for me, I feel very deeply and strongly about how I feel.
Yeah.
That, you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't want to go into that direction. You know what I'm saying? So like the ground rules had to be set for me. I will say Turtle is a fucking like a go-getter kind of thing. Like I'm like, once Turtle has like an idea set in his head, Turtle is like, I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm more like, I'm down. You know, that's me. I'm down, dude.
Yeah.
If you want, like,
Yeah.
I'm with it. That's me, right? I'm the dude that's like, I mean, whatever, dude.
Yeah.
I'm down for whatever. You know what I'm saying? D4 Dub, what's up?
D4 Dub.
Probably cut that out, but like, you know what I mean? Turtle is the dude that's very like, once he sets his mind to something, he's about it. So like that one conversation that, you know what I mean, that started it all, what stemmed from that was like the next time I saw Turtle was like, hey dude, I bought a camera. Hey dude, I bought a fucking mixer.
Yeah.
Hey dude, I bought fucking mics. Hey dude, and I'm like, whoa.
You're like, what are you buying this for?
I'm like, what, for what? And Turtle's like, the podcast, remember? I'm like, what the fuck, podcast? Yeah, don't like, you know what I mean? It's like one of those things. And Turtle's like, yeah, dude, I'm outside your house. Like, let's fucking.
All the stuff in my head.
You know, so it stemmed from like one of those conversations to like Turtle like going out and getting the stuff, and Turtle being about that action. And you know, when you got your boy with like puppy dog eyes standing in front of you with like holding like all the mics and stuff, and he's like, you can't say no to him. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Let's talk shit on people online.
yeah. Let's put our shit talking on the internet, dude. You know what I mean? And for me, I was kind of like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've told you this before. I was like kind of like on the fence about it, but I knew what you were going through at the time, and I knew that You know what I mean? Not that you needed something, but like I felt like this would be like something cool that you and me can do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And for me, I mean, like I said, like when I think about like our dynamic and like how we kick it anyways, I'm like, it's the same shit we do anyways. It's just with a camera now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I will say at first you're like talking, but you're very like, you know what I mean?
It takes a little getting used to.
It's fucking weird at first, dude. And if you're not watching the video, dude, like we're doing really cool stuff over here. You should like tune in.
Juggling.
We're literally doing nothing, but you know what I mean. So it was a little tough at first, you know what I'm saying, and you can see it in the very first episode or the very first like
Couple ones,
2-3 episodes.
yeah.
Like it's very awkward and uncomfortable. You don't know whether to look at the camera or look away or you know what I'm saying, like, or at least for me, I don't know how you felt.
No, same. I didn't know if I'm like, yeah, same. I like.
You're like, I don't know what to do with my hands. You're just like put them down.
I hold my beers like that. Yeah.
Oh, if you don't know where that's from, damn, I can't even.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with you.
Yeah, there's like a lot of learning and
Players fuck up, man.
yeah, dude, like it's like the most frustrating thing to be like, we forgot to press record.
That's happened before, dude.
And then I was just like, yeah, I think, and I had no clue how to edit. I'm in a sense like, so was it self-taught? So like, I just had to look at things, and now I'm just like I'm trying to get to the point where I just use like the keyboard and not the mouse, where I'm just like jump to things, learn certain keys. I'm almost there. I still have to use the mouse, but yeah, our first couple episodes, I think it took me like around, and they're not edited the best either. It took me about like almost like 8 hours.
Yeah, because even those like early episodes, there was no like intro clip.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You were putting the Loft Boys
Yeah.
on there, right? Yeah, but there was no intro clip to them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just this, and then like us giggling.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the okay. Yeah, dude, that shit, dude, was fucking so tight. When you put that on in the beginning, dude, I thought that was the coolest shit. And I was like, dude, fucking Turtle's a fucking super like high tech editor, like,
Yeah, dude.
because I don't know how to.
Now entering the firewall.
You're and I'm in. Yeah,
Hey guys, check it out.
you turn into Ludacris from Fast and Furious.
Dude, all of a sudden, dude, I got a new job with the CIA, the FBI.
Oh my god, you're driving fucking cars off buildings and shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
editing a couple videos.
But like you could see, I feel like you could see the progression. You know what I mean? From like at least those beginning videos where it's like hella fucking dark.
Yeah.
And it, like I'm like talking this far away from the microphone, and you know, Turtle had to be like, "Hey, bro, you need to start fucking putting the mic closer to you." You know what I mean? It's just those little things that you don't realize.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have to get used to them, because I'm like, I'll talk to him in some of those episodes, and like the mic's like way over here, and like you could barely hear me, and you know what I'm saying?
If you're not watching the video, my boy's like super like animated. Like whenever he tells stories, he adds a little fucking, you know, like tell me when you're done, or like you know, like
Yeah.
like he's just very very good. And from watching the videos, I do give you props for like being such a great like storyteller. It's like you're very like, you paint such a good picture when it comes to certain things, where for me, I'm just like, I'll get lost in my own thoughts, and I'm just like, wait, what? You know? And
Yeah.
it's like,
I know.
You're like, I have to finish your story.
Yeah. Where you're like, I don't know where I was going with this, but like, I'm like, no, yeah, I know. Like, you were saying this, and you're like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
But that comes with like years of experience, like being your friend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand where your story is going, or like, not where your story is going,
So
but like,
whenever I lose people, they're just like, Andrew's about to clear it up right now.
like, yeah, it's like, I know what you were trying to say. You just don't know how to say it in words. You don't know how to use like vowels
No.
sometimes, so like you forget.
contemporary dance.
Yeah.
Usually, like whenever we're talking off camera, this is what I'm doing. I'm just like,
And that's the thing. Like
and then he's just
I've
like-
learned his contemporary dance language.
And
You know what I'm
he's
saying?
just like, damn, you had a hard day at work, and I was like,
I'm like, work was that crazy, bro? I'm like, he did what?
no.
Yeah. So stupid.
And you're all crazy.
That's crazy,
And
bro. He
Bianca
left the
walks-
camera under the sink.
Yeah, dude. Bianca walks in, she just sees him staring at me dancing, and he's like, oh, they're deep in the conversation.
And then
She's
Bianca,
used to it.
she leaves us alone. Yeah.
You know, and that's one of my favorite things. Before we even sometimes before we even get into like these conversations, and I go up to the loft, we'll have Bianca, and then like we'll just start talking about like different things, and then I love like Bianca's input on like certain things, and we all just kind of like sit there and we're like, oh shit, we kind of got to get back to the episode.
We get lost in the sauce
Those
a
are
little
really
bit.
fun though.
Yeah.
I really like when Bianca, like we all have like the conversation, and then like
Yeah.
we kind of give our input on.
I feel like
certain
we've
things.
always had that though. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you guys have always been like cool and close, and you know what I'm saying? Like me and Alexis hate each other,
Yeah.
but like, you know what I'm saying? We've always we've always had like, we've known each other for so long, and
Yeah.
like we've dated our significant others for so long
Yeah.
that we've all became close, and we all like built our own relationships around
Yeah.
each other. So like that's just how it is. And like I know like my girl and Turtle can, you know, literally have a conversation, just them two,
Yeah.
for like hours if they wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with like me and Alexis can go on our own. And
Just seeing you guys on the balcony.
yeah,
At
dude,
least-
when we used to live together, yeah, me and Alexis used to fucking kick it all the fucking time. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
'Cause
I don't know
you-
what happened to her. She used to be cool. I don't know why she's fucking not cool anymore.
It's not cool anymore. She's all lights, guys. You know, cut it.
It's fucking 11:30, guys. Since she moved back to San Diego, now she's like hella uncool.
What was it? I used to be so cool. Ah, fuck, Hot Rod, where he's just like, where he's talking about, he's like, I used to be so cool. Where he's like buying all the alcohol. He's like, I used to be so legit.
Too
Too
legit to quit. Yeah.
Now I'm unlegit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Say
that's-
what? Say what? What way?
He's banging on the fucking engine. Oh yeah, just working on
He has a hammer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that fucking movie, dude. Where
Yeah.
where they're like, "What's up? My name's forgot what the name was, but he's like, I party." He's like, "No, I'm the only one that fucking parties."
Yeah, my name is this, and I like to party. And
He's like, I also party.
You guys can't all party.
We can't all be partiers. I'm the one that parties. Yeah. I fucking love that movie, dude. But anyways, yeah, like, so like the dynamic of like what you guys see on camera is like us in fucking real life, anyways. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Anybody that really knows me in like real life, this is. You said I'm animated, right? Yeah, like my homies call me like the Animaniacs sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I'm like, hey, bro, that's what you're doing, chill, bro. Like,
Saturday mornings.
you know, Saturday, Static Shock. You know, I've heard Pinky in the Brain. You know what I mean? Do you remember Static Shock, dude? You know, because I'm like hella animated and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, so stupid. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Thanks for laughing at that, by the way. That's actually
No,
cool that
that
you.
was Saturday morning, Saturday, dude.
Those are bangers, right?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dog.
Didn't need cable for that.
Yo, that shit used to be on channel fucking like 4, dude, back in the days. Anyways, you know what I mean? Yeah, I could be very animated. I'm very like super hella animated. Turtle can also be, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I think it's just more of a different level. Maybe I'm just a little too like over the top, you know what I mean? So it's like more noticeable on me. But you're also animated as well, you know what I'm saying? At least when, you know, one-on-ones and type shit.
Yeah. I just feel like it depends on the topic.
Yeah.
Like, let's we can talk about stories and stuff like that, or like whatever, and then
See, you talk about my stories, but you're also a storyteller.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Get me on some wicked shit.
Oh my
It's
god,
me.
dude. It's me.
Dude.
That part in the
Are you listening to the soundtrack? Yeah.
that episode's so funny, dude.
I love that episode, dude. 'Cause I'm gonna be forever like unapologetically myself, because it's like, even if it makes not people uncomfortable, people be like, oh, that's kind of weird. Like, why does this? Because it's like, like I said, I don't like musicals. Like,
Yeah.
that was just one of the movies where I was just like, I recommend people to watch it. Yeah, the plot's the same thing. Yeah, the story, but it's like everything else that comes with it, all like the singing and just like
It's like very like
it's just
cute,
good.
would you
it's
say?
Just good. Like,
would you say it's very
cutesies.
very pretty and
But it's like the range that the singers have. Of
course.
It's just like, fuck, dude. Like, no way. I'm over here singing in my car and shit. And I was like, I could never hit that shit. You know, I try and try, but no.
still again, I still have not seen it. It's been
should
like
watch it.
months since that episode came out,
Yeah.
and yeah, that's not for me
It's such a good
at
fucking
all.
movie. But yeah, like I do shit where I feel like, and I've learned this with like doing the podcast, because like I feel like when we first started, I was kind of like nervous to kind of, in a sense, be myself. And then as like we kept going, I felt like you gave me that like safe space to, I know we're recording, but like it just made it even easier when you're like, just when you shared like personal stuff or
Like I'm going out there, you're like, okay, I could go out there too.
and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just like I'm just gonna be who I am, like off camera, and it's
Yeah.
like also it kind of helps when we're both like overthinking things, and then like one is like, hey bro, like it's just for us, like I don't like the word, but like the content that we make is like, it's not, it's for us, like this is just what we do. It's not like, I'm not, at first I was kind of trying to cater to like what people like, but then at the same time I'm just like, you know what, like there will be some topics where I do want to hear your opinion, but I don't want to bring up those topics because it's like what everybody's talking about. Like, I don't know, like right now bringing up like I don't know if you've seen it, where it's like one gorilla versus 100 guys type shit. Like those are cool, but I'm just like whatever. Like,
Yeah, okay, so if you guys are looking for stuff that's like relevant or you know what I'm saying, we are not relevant at all.
yeah.
We're not. At least me. I'm not following. I've heard the 100 gorillas versus the two dudes or whatever, but like I'm not. I don't give a shit about any of that. So as far as like relevancy, we're not those type of cats.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about what who's that? Fuck, dude. Who's popular right now? I can't even fucking think of anybody.
No, dude, and then
You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about any of those.
Piggybacking it off of like the 100 gorillas, I did see one thing I thought it was fucking hilarious, where it was like 100 Brits versus 100 Americans. And
Yeah,
there
that's
was,
the
like,
other new thing. Yeah.
There's like a comment that said 100 Brits versus one dentist. I was like, that's
Oh my
so
god.
wild.
That's so mean, bro.
Yeah, I was like, dude, that's fucked up.
That's so mean.
Um,
I will say, going back to like, you know, it being like the safe space and how we say like
Yeah.
our content,
yeah,
quote unquote. I know, I get it.
I hate that.
Like how our content is like for us kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean, we have to like tell ourselves that, you know what I'm saying? Like we have to be like, dude, fuck it. You know what I mean? This is for the boys type
Yeah.
shit. Like
Yeah.
our homies, you know what I'm saying? We're thinking of like our homies watching this
Yeah.
and trying to make our homies laugh. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And if we make like, because like you and me, obviously we're the same, right? Our homies are also the same as far as like our humor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The way we talk is also the same. So like if like at least me, I'm thinking of like making my homies laugh. And if we can make anybody else laugh, then cool. You know what I'm saying? Or like,
Yeah, y'all can be our homies, because it's like if you like the shit that we talk about, then it's like
or not even laugh, dude. I mean, not
they're interested in what we're saying or whatever.
Not even every episode is like a funny comedy fucking episode. You know what I'm saying? We had that space one. We had, you know what I mean? Fucking
When you were
agree to
about,
disagree.
Yeah, the standoffish.
You know,
one.
standoffish was kind of serious, low key, and you know what I mean. So they're not all fucking funny. We can't be funny all the fucking time. You know what I mean? I'm funny all the time, but like,
Yeah, like it's him.
fucking, you know,
This guy.
Ixnay on the turtle, nay. You know what I'm saying?
He's bringing me down.
I'm hilarious. No, but like, you know what I mean? Not every episode is like a comedy episode, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, you know, I've heard that before where like, you know, some people were like, you know, like I was kind of waiting for it to get funny. It got funnier in the end though, you know what I mean? But it's like, Well, it's not that episode. That episode wasn't meant to be funny, actually, in the first place. You know what I'm saying?
Like, if you thought that was funny, there's something wrong with you.
where was the joke? I never said one joke. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, like, not every episode is going to be, like, a fucking hilarious story episode. But, like, we just talk about, what we want to fucking talk about.
Yeah, that's why I'm always like, yo, if you guys have questions or, like, topics that you... It doesn't have to, like, be fun. It could be, like, yo, like, what do you think about... And, like... Just like he said earlier when he was telling me about, like, yo, like, he's basically set his boundaries where he's like, and I was kind of the same. Like, I agreed because, like, religion and, like, politics, I feel like a lot of that shit, to be honest, is, like, was it clickbait? It's just...
Very.
Because
and it's so oversaturated as well on the internet.
Yeah, and it's just like there's just so many opinions and
Yeah.
so many this and that, and it's just like, dude, whatever. Like,
It's just something I don't want to, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Dig into.
I just because it's
You know how I feel about, like, most of, like, how I feel usually anyways.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for me, I'm like, I'd rather just stay away from it.
Yeah, 100%. And then I think that's where we kind of, like, in a sense gelled, where it was like he was like, yo, I don't really want to talk about this, and I'm like, cool. And it's like, no matter what, I don't question anything that he's like, hey, like, can we cut out this here? And I'm like, yeah. Like, because I remember you be like, is that cool? And I'm just like, yeah. Like, there's no, like, but why? I think maybe there was one where I was like, dude, it's so funny. And then you're like, but, like, after that, I was kind of like, you know what? Like, I don't want to push back because, it, like, if you're feeling a certain way, I don't want to change that. And then just because I thought I was like, it's really funny or whatever. And it still made, like, even though, like, it was, like, posted and, like, say someone said something to you about it, I was just like, you know, like, there's one time that I was like, you know what, dude, like, I just left it in because I thought it was funny. But for the most part, 99, because of that 1% of it is just like, can we cut this out? Yeah. Can we get, because I'm just like, I don't want to, like.
The one that you left in, did I end up being like, nah, take it out? Or was it like, oh, you know what? Yeah, leave it.
You were like, yo, actually, I thought that was actually really funny. It was kind of like I was so anxious because I was just like, no, dude, like, this is actually really good. And you're like, but then it's just like,
I don't even remember what the joke was.
Off, like, the wrong impression to, like, because we do, we are a certain way and this and that, but, and also it's like, I told him, I was like, yo, just talk, just say whatever, and then, like, I'll fix it, like, while we're editing. Like,
yeah, if you guys don't know, my boy's like hella racist when he gets drunk, so we have to cut a lot of his shit.
I'm the problem.
We gotta cut a lot of his shit out sometimes, bro. But, like, you know, for the most part, he's pretty chill. I'm playing.
That's funny.
I'm playing.
But yeah, that's what. And then, like, I think for me, my biggest frustration, and any other podcasters or people who want to start a podcast that are watching this, is you will run into the camera just all of a sudden. Like, we've been using this camera all year. We've been connecting it. Like, right now it's connected, and then one fucking night it just said overheating. It overheated, and it wasn't even like, we were talking for like 30 minutes, and it just kept dying on us. And I'm just like,
You're
what?
charging it right now.
Yeah, no, I charged it last time and it was fine.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, but
yeah, dude, when that shit started happening, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And it just happened. It was like every week there was like a new thing. And I'm like,
and it's just like,
yeah, so it gets kind of like how you're saying, it gets
so
very frustrating.
Because it's like, you feel like you hit all the fucking things, and it's like,
You try to keep everything the same, right?
Yeah.
You're trying to keep the lighting exactly the same, the recording the same, the audio the same, but just one little
you
thing,
overlook it. Like,
gets overlooked, or like the chip gets corrupted, and dude, I can't even tell you. I don't even know how many fucking episodes we have not been able to put out because we fucked up on like the other half of whatever the video is.
Yeah.
Either we fuck up on the video, or we fuck up on the audio, we fuck up on the lighting.
Yeah.
I mean, the lighting, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The lighting, we still fucking posted. It looks like shit, but like whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even. There's like more than like 5 episodes that you guys haven't seen because we just had to scrap because it was so bad.
Because there's like different like memory cards. Like
Uh-huh.
there's one for audio and then there's one for video. And there's one time where like I put in like a video one in the audio and I was just like, all right, cool. Like it's cool. And then like the fucking folder wouldn't open and it's like
It was like corrupted. It would never. Yeah,
like, oh my god.
I had to scrap it.
dude. And I
We
was
have
just
like 5 or 6 of those,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah, and that's like so frustrating because it's like
You think you're in a good groove, like
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
I got it down now, and
Yeah.
then we fuck up somehow. Yeah, but like, I mean, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, if
that
those are
part
limited
sucks, but I
edition
think,
videos,
like, I think that part sucks, but like the fact that we like did it in general, like talking about whatever we did talk about, like it was good for us. Like
the process for us doesn't change, and the process is still the process.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's still we still come out at the end of it like not better for it, I guess. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, but
I
at least-
enjoy the process
Yeah.
anyways. So for me, I have a good time anyways.
Yeah.
You guys probably don't see it, but like I was having a blast. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for me, I don't regret them ever. Like if it doesn't work out, or if it's like the audio's so bad, or the video came out was corrupted and we couldn't download it.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, dude, that sucks.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah.
it's like it's all good. I mean, whatever. We'll do the next one.
And that's why I'm just like, if we still have the audio, I'm like, I'm just gonna put the audio out. Like, fuck it.
Yeah,
Like,
and
'cause-
which we've been doing. Yeah, we'll just put the audio out without the video. Those videos without any video, or those audios without any video, it's because we fucked up on the video. And we're just like, fuck it, just like let them hear it.
Yeah.
None of y'all watch the video anyway, so like, fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? So
we're
whatever.
mean to our watchers, our subscribers.
Fuck them. It's just Castro and Bella, literally. Shout out the day ones.
But yeah, definitely there have been like struggles, and I know the whole guest thing. We're doing our thing. We're gonna do something before we do a guest to make it like comfortable for us. And yeah, like we do have like 4 mics. We have 4 mics, 2 booms, and
Look, man, the thing about the guest thing, I mean, I don't know if I should even bring it up, but like, or talk about it, but
I don't want to interview. I like when you brought it up, and I was like, I don't want to. I just want to like talk, and then like if they want to jump in the conversation, cool. Maybe if you're like, yo, where you like them telling like people where they're from or whatever, cool. But I don't want to be like, I don't know. Like I just don't want to cater to other people.
exactly. And I feel like we get it so much. We get it so much where people are like, dude, when are you gonna have somebody on? Put somebody on and get a guest. You know what I mean? And change it up a little bit. And for me, I'm like, I like what we do now. I feel like obviously I'm so comfortable with our dynamic.
Yeah.
I feel like if we add another not random person, but if we add somebody else in, then the podcast becomes like an interview podcast. You know what I'm saying? Where we're gonna have to be like, so man, like, tell us a little bit about your whatever, right? Or like, I don't know how to be a fucking interviewer.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what kind of questions to ask. Now I gotta research you. Now I gotta see what you're into and ask you about that one thing that you did that one time. And especially if it's like not a homie. Like if we bring Castro on, whatever. That would be like a whatever thing because we're already comfortable anyways. We would just be doing this.
Yeah.
With one extra person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It would be a lot of like, like a lot of more wild Castro moments, but like,
Wild Castro.
shout out
I
Castro.
want to see Wild Castro.
Shout out Castro, bro. You guys, he's not made for the internet though.
No, but I do appreciate it. And I do want to give a shout out to the first podcast that followed us was Slobs on the Pod, and then they did give us like advice because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna reach it because
Yeah, shout out to them, dude.
And he was basically like, I did the same thing, like thinking about it, where he's like, I was trying to interview, and then he's like, at some point we're just like, fuck it, we're just gonna talk, and if they want to jump in, cool, and if they don't, just want to sit there, be quiet, then we're just gonna.
See, okay, that's like a cool way to look
Yeah.
at it, actually. Yeah.
And,
And
it's like,
if we do end up doing it, it would end up being one of those.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like if it's like a different type of personality as well, like that's gonna be hard, for somebody that, the type of people that feel like they need to be included in the conversation.
Right.
And with me, at least, like with people, when I sense that from somebody, like a person that's like doesn't like insert themselves into the conversation, they feel like they need to be included in the conversation. I'm usually the person to be like, hey dude, so what
Like,
about
you feel the need to include
right
them.
you know what I mean? And I feel like I'm gonna do that, and that's not like kind of how I want to do it.
Yeah,
Does that make sense? Like if it was that dynamic, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's just you and me shooting the shit, and then it's just the other person, you know, butting in. You know, cool. Or, you know, we don't have to change much. But I feel like if it was a different type of person, we're gonna have to change it, and I feel like it's gonna turn into like an interview.
Yeah.
And I don't want to interview people.
Yeah.
Is my thing. It's my only take. If there's if you guys have suggestions on how to go about it, and you know what I mean, another way to do it, then you know I'm all ears. You know what I'm saying? You know, shake things up would be cool, but I mean, I'm also very comfortable the way I am. Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like you're a creature of habit, though.
Yeah, for sure, for
That's
sure,
why.
for sure. I don't like change really.
Yeah.
Like the podcast was a lot of change for me at first. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like putting yourself out there was a lot.
I don't even post. I barely post pictures on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't put statuses.
Yeah.
At least not anymore. I used to when I was younger, like when I was a fucking teenager in high school and shit. Because that was the thing. It was MySpace. You put a status up or whatever. But but like yeah, I don't put myself out on the internet.
They just don't get me.
So so like doing this was like a big deal for me. You know what I mean? Where I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this. You know, see myself on camera, type shit and whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you? Because I do this, and it's like we do this because obviously whatever we've explained it, but at the same time, and Alexis told me this that I was like I kind of low key like the attention, but at the same time I'm kind of like I don't like it. But
Yeah.
then I'm just like okay, that's cool. I like the attention because it's like you like that we're doing this, cool. Especially because it's like we know a lot of the people.
Yeah.
Fuck, what was my question? My question was like,
Do I like it?
do you because apparently it's like weird to like look back on like the stuff that you've done and then like laugh at your own stuff. Do you laugh at your own like
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Ask my sisters. Dude, ask my sisters. Ask Lily. Ask fucking Trini.
Yeah.
Ask them. I laugh at my own fucking jokes. And when I'm making like jokes around them and like, or like I do a lot, like my favorite thing is like dad jokes.
Right.
I do a lot of corny ass dad jokes.
Yeah.
But like for me, I think it's fucking hilarious. And like when I say something stupid, I'm laughing while I'm saying it. You know what I mean? Sometimes I can't even get it out. And my sisters are very like, oh my sister's favorite thing, that all of them, they all say like, you think you're so fucking funny, huh? And I'm like laughing, crying at my own shit. Yeah, I think I'm fucking hilarious sometimes. You know what I mean? And my sister's like, oh my God, dude, shut up. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, dude, I rewatch our videos.
Yes.
I listen to them at work. You know what I mean? A lot of that is like, you know, as far as like during the editing process,
Yeah.
like I re-listen to them to like confirm kind of
Yeah.
thing. Like, okay, cool, ship it. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's a good one or whatever, right? But I do leisurely also on my off time.
Same.
I listen to them and I watch
Because
them.
like honestly,
I think Turtle's hella funny and animated and contemporary dance.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, I watch them like on my off time, and I think it's fucking funny as shit.
Yeah. For me, I do it just like generally, but like I do watch more when like sometimes I'm feeling like I'm like, oh fuck, because there have been times where I'm like, fuck, like I'm not gonna lie, it's like, oh shit, we gotta do the podcast again, like.
Yeah, it gets overwhelming
It gets-
sometimes,
yeah. And then-
especially
but then-
with real life mixed in the middle. Yeah,
And then I'm just like, oh, but we gotta do the podcast, and then it's like, fuck, it's like the drive. And
you're like working
whatever.
around plans and
Yeah, and then sometimes I'm just like, and I have told myself where I'm like, fuck, like I kind of want to like, you know, like whatever, stop doing this, because like sometimes I'll get in like a funk, but then like I'll put a fucking video or like and I'm just like, oh man, all right, like I'm just like, nah, we're too funny to stop, you know? Like
That's hilarious.
Well, like because I feel like at the time it's like I see it as just like doing the podcast and not I'm hanging out with my friend
Right.
and like we're just kicking it.
We're
And,
doing like it's a boys' night type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, and it's like I separate the two, and then sometimes it's like oh fuck, like oh my god, the podcast.
I will say it does get overwhelming sometimes. You know,
Yeah.
but going back to like working around plans and fucking, you know what I mean? Me driving down here, you driving up there, and you know what I mean? The drive is not fucking easy, especially
Yeah.
for me. I fucking hate the drive, but like
especially the time you leave.
yeah. You know, and for me, yeah, I'm leaving rush hour most of the
Yeah,
time, and
yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So like it gets kind of overwhelming. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit, and I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying. But like, you know what I mean. You make it work. We make it work, and I feel like it's rewarding afterwards.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like we'll just fucking do it, and then I fucking have a fucking blast every time I come down here or you come up. Anyways, you know what I'm saying?
I love doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, I love doing it too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's like I said, I don't want to take away from it. Kind of, it can be overwhelming. It can be.
Because it yeah. The
Where
drive.
I have to be like, sometimes I have to be like, oh, dude, I'm doing the pod.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, dude, come over. Or like, whatever. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be with
I
Turtle.
miss
You know what I'm saying?
Certain things
Yeah.
just because it's like it's not just like oh I'm doing the pod. I want to put.
I miss my fucking nephew's
sorry, bro.
birth for this.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding,
I
bro.
was like damn.
It's not that serious, bro. You could have canceled. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
dude.
Nah, I'm playing.
But that got me though.
So stupid.
See this guy, fucking Parmesan.
Just a little parsley, you know what I'm saying? That's all I do.
Little fucking, but yeah, like it definitely is like for me, it's like a priority. It's like one of my priorities where it's like, it comes to like, hanging out with my wife, family, and then podcasts. Friends are like there too, but it's like, you gotta hit me up like at the end of the month. Cause that's when I hit him up and I'm like, what are you doing this month? Cause it's like,
We got to get
our
ready.
months are like, okay, dude, I got Friday, but Saturday I can't. Like,
Dude, don't even let me show you my calendar for the last like 3 months.
yeah.
Every fucking weekend is booked with something. You know what I'm saying? So we have to do that.
Yeah.
For like the months. For like the month in advance, I have to know like what days we're doing it because I gotta work around it or I gotta either cancel something or be like,
Yeah.
oh, I can't do it this day, but I could do it this day for a couple hours, whatever, right? So we have to like plan it in advance. So it's kind of crazy sometimes, you know what I mean? We do this for you guys.
We love you
Don't
guys so
fucking
much.
forget it. You know what I'm saying? Like we do it for you. Our one Canadian viewer, our other Cambodian viewer, Australia, shout out Australia.
Yeah.
That one person that watches us from over there.
Yeah, dude.
And all the people from the IE and the SD was good. You know what I'm saying? We do this for you.
Yeah, we love it. Yeah, I think fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say, but like going up, doing all that, a little bit frustrating.
The
This
drive
and
can be
that, the drive,
overwhelming. Yeah. Dates, planning the days, month in
yeah.
advance. My bad, dude.
No, you're good. I think it was just like, yeah, all that, and then just like, but at the end of the day, it's like I don't get to see, like, when you break it down, it's like I get to see him twice a month because we left, like I left to San Diego, and it's like I don't really kick it with people out here because it's like I'm so busy working in general.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I'm like, dude, like this is like my, like, oh, dude, I get to see my boy, like,
Yeah.
you know, because it's like we don't have.
This is
baseball
boys'
Sunday.
night right here.
Yeah,
You
we
know what
don't
I'm
have
saying?
Baseball Sunday anymore.
Mhm.
So it's like this is like, you know, like for me, like this is like what I have for like my connection to like being in Pomona and like being with like you guys and stuff like that. So yeah.
I mean, like everybody asks about you all the time, and like the boys ask about you. You know what I mean? You know that obviously, like, you know what I'm saying. But it's like one of those things, like, you know what I'm saying. Everybody always asks about you. Every time I go, I'm like, dude.
Hi.
I'm like,
I'm here.
I'm also here, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you could call Turtle whenever. Like, I'm here now. Like, can we stop talking about him? I just saw him yesterday.
That dude sucks.
Like, I actually hate him. No, but like, you know what I mean? Like everybody loves this fucking guy. It's fucking annoying. Cause I'm the one that's the asshole, and Turtle's the sweetheart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, Turtle is a fucking sweetheart. I mean, he gets racist sometimes, but like,
That narrative is gonna carry you, dude. Like, are you sure you want to know?
I love that. I love that joke so much. It's so funny. It's like, you know how Turtle gets fucking racist. I love that joke so much. Anyways, super joke, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Turtle's a fucking sweetheart. Everybody fucking loves him. You know what I mean? I'm the asshole of the group. Turtle is the loving, like caring type cat. You know what I'm saying? But like, kind of yin and yang, obviously. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That's something I've also learned through this process.
Yeah.
Kind of opposites.
Yeah.
But like the opposite is the balance.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
You know what I'm
dog.
saying?
I didn't think it was gonna be deep, homie.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let me hit you with some knowledge real quick, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Opposites attract sometimes. And like the attraction of the opposites kind of they balance each other out.
Homie. I didn't think you were gonna come with some
Fucking philosophizer,
dude.
philosophizer, bro.
Yeah, and I learned that like he's very much like the eye roll, like ugh, but I'm very much like, oh my god, I fucking love it.
Yeah, but I also have learned that you are a fucking hater, bro.
Yeah. No,
that you're like
I
a
judge.
you're like a low key hater though.
Yeah.
Like you don't speak on it. See, the difference is like I speak on my hate, right?
Right.
Turtle hates just as much as me or like even more, but he just keeps it to himself, dude.
Yeah.
That's an episode you guys didn't see.
Dude, we need to do it. I'm gonna do it, bro. We have to.
That shit just popped into my head.
It's gotta be like a thing where it's like, hey, all right, segment. What Turtle hates on like every episode. And everyone's
You
like,
guys didn't see that episode because we fucking corrupted a file or we lost it or it was something or the audio. I don't know, something.
I deleted it.
Turtle just didn't want to put
I
it
was
out.
like, damn, bro, we fucked up.
He was like, "What happened to it? Delete.
It's gone,
Control
dude."
Alt Delete." Yeah, dude. Turtle's a fucking hater, but the difference is he's more like keeps it to himself, but he remembers. I'm very vocal about my hatred.
Yeah.
Is the difference, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's something I've learned through the process as well, you know what I'm saying? Learning, dude, I've known him for fucking over 10, 12
I
years.
feel like I've learned so much about you.
And that's what I'm saying.
This 1 year.
And I think that's kind of fucking cool.
That's
Low
cool.
key,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I didn't know that. I didn't know you fucking hated Patagonia that much. Or like whatever, you know.
Don't listen to
Inside
him.
type shit, you haven't seen that,
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like little shit like that, I'm like, I think that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right. So with that being said,
Yeah, anyways.
we're gonna end it with movie rec. My boy's got a banger.
I got a fucking banger for you guys, dude. 1 year anniversary movie rec of the week. My movie rec, I think this is gonna be my first Robert Rodriguez movie. I still haven't done the cliche movies and the cliche like movie directors that everybody knows that I love. You know what I mean? I haven't done like a Quentin Tarantino one yet. You know,
Oh shit.
and that's mainly because like everybody expects that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Those are like my favorite movies. You know what I'm saying? So I stay away from those movies. I stay away from the Martin Scorsese's and the whatever, the fucking Brian De Palmas and the fucking Coppolas and shit. I'm trying to do like more low key, but this one is a Robert Rodriguez movie, who is also another director that I love, and this is gonna be one of my first, or this is gonna be the first Robert Rodriguez movie rec of the week. This one is my favorite Robert Rodriguez movie, right? And if you think it's gonna be, if think about what you think my movie rec of Robert Rodriguez or my favorite Robert Rodriguez movie is right now.
Yeah.
Think about it, right now. Wrong. You're wrong.
No.
You're wrong. Whatever you thought it was, it's not it. Okay, so my favorite Robert Rodriguez movie is Sin City, right here. Frank Miller's Sin City is probably one of the coolest fucking movies like kind of like comic book, graphic novel, graphic novel type movie, other than like The Watchmen, because that's my favorite fucking graphic novel movie of all time. But Sin City is my favorite Robert Rodriguez movie out of all his movies. Like if you know, like you've seen like Desperado type shit and Dusk Till Dawn type shit, and like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those are his movies. Not a big fan of
Dusk Till Dawn.
Not a big fan of Dusk Till. I hate Dusk Till Dawn actually.
What?
Yeah, Bianca loves Dusk Till Dawn. I actually hate that movie. But Sin City is a fucking banger, dude. There's so many good fucking roles in that movie. The story is fucking awesome. Like even just like the cinematography of the movie was like such a big deal back then. That movie came out in like 2005.
Right.
And it looks so fucking sick, and it still holds weight, in my personal opinion. Shout out, rest in peace, Brittany Murphy. Brittany Murphy was in this movie, you know what I mean? Love you, girl. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, yeah, this week's movie rec is Sin City by Robert Rodriguez. I fucking love this movie. And if you haven't seen it, what are you fucking doing, bro?
Yeah.
Frank Miller's Sin City is a fucking
I
banger.
need to rewatch it. I feel like I've only seen it twice.
Such a banger, bro.
But
Yeah. Sin City, so like the comics or whatever. The comics, it's like a series of like whatever, however many comics. The movie is made up of like a number of comics put into one movie.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's fucking sick how they put all those stories together and like
oh yeah.
yeah, and it looks great on film, I feel. Yeah, it's not film, it's digital, but like still it looks really fucking tight.
All right, so Sin City, guys. And let us know what you think. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. And like always, like and subscribe, guys. Give us a little...
Yeah, if you guys... We appreciate you guys tuning in for this 1 year anniversary too, man. I think it's kind of a milestone, low-key, you know what I mean? So appreciate it if you're listening to it on Spotify or watching it on YouTube. Like,
YouTube or
we love you.
Podcast.
I talk a lot of shit. Like sometimes I talk shit about you watching our shit. You shouldn't be watching our shit, but like I appreciate it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you guys are cool as fuck sometimes.
We're gonna be the best podcast in the West Coast, so
probably not.
there.
But yeah, yeah, for sure.
All right, guys. Well, have a good day. Have a good night. Whatever time of the day you're watching this. And okay, bye.
Okay, bye.